Every spring, as the cherry blossoms bloom, representatives from the National Association of Professional Background Screeners head to Capitol Hill to talk with lawmakers about how laws directly affect the safety of workplaces across the country. Over the years, the number of participants has grown from just 40 to more than 100.
Well, it's an important opportunity for us to educate lawmakers on what we do, the services we perform, the benefits that it provides employers.
This gathering is special because this is a group of competitors who come together. They put rivalries aside for a few hours to help lawmakers understand how their decisions affect all business owners who use professional background checks to keep their workplaces safe.
When we go to the Hill, we don't just lobby for things that are good for us. We also lobby for things that are good for the end user. There's a lot of just incorrect assumptions that are being made out there, and there are a number of issues that we take up that are of direct benefit to the end user.
This year's efforts touched on three big issues: requiring the use of fingerprints for background checks, the government removing key identifiers from criminal records, and introducing caps on FCRA class action lawsuits. The fingerprint issue is discussed year after year and will continue to be a concern until Congress stops considering the FBI database as the gold standard for criminal history checks. The NAPBS teams showed lawmakers how specifying the use of a fingerprint background check in the language of a law actually ties employers' hands by not allowing more thorough professional screens instead.
We want to be able to provide the tools to the employers to make sure that they are being able to protect the public, protect their employees, and to create a safer workplace, but to also encourage people to be able to get into the right jobs.
In this day and age of information security, lawmakers are constantly looking for ways to protect sensitive information like social security numbers, birth dates, and even middle names. Unfortunately, removing these key identifiers from federal records might hurt consumers more than they help.
Information is critically important for us. We have the duty to perform our work in the most accurate fashion possible. That is our duty, it's our statutory obligation, and we need the right pieces of information available in the public record in order to do that. And so when we're dealing with, let's say, a common name, John Smith, it's critical that we have identifiers available so that we can ensure that we are reporting on the right John Smith.
Another talking point that benefits our customers is the request to put caps on FCRA class action lawsuit awards. There has been a huge wave of these suits that find a technical violation that doesn't really cause plaintiffs any economic harm, yet the companies are forced to pay 6 or 7 figures in damages. The gravity of visiting the congressional offices is real, and there is a lot of excitement because you never know who you might see. And as we prepare to say goodbye to the nation's capital, you can be sure the work for next year has already begun. From Washington, D.C., I'm Jennifer Gladstone for the Screening News Network.